Welcome to my channel Jack's Confident. In this video, I will discuss about National Education Policy of India 2020, and of course, I will discuss few specific topics of National Education Policy 2020, such as key features and purposes, changes in B.Ed education system, probable impacts on higher study students, and of course, how average students can adapt themselves in the new circumstances of the new education policy 2020. The targets and main purposes of this policy is: number 1, internationalization of education. Number 2, public investment in education sector to reach 6% of GDP. And another important target is to increase 50% gross enrollment ratio by year 2035. And another main target is to fulfill SDG 4, Sustainable Development Goal 4, of ensuring free, equitable and quality primary and secondary education for all children. And another target is initiation of special education zones, SEZs. And another important target is increase the use of technology in educational sector. And another target is to end the fragmentation of higher education by transforming higher education institutions into large multidisciplinary universities, colleges, and higher education institute clusters, each of which will aim to have 3,000 or more students. Then key features of this new educational policy. Key feature number 1, Ministry of Human Resource Development to be renamed as Ministry of Education. Number 2, common norms for public and private higher education institutes and public and private schools will be assessed and accredited on the same criteria, benchmarks and processes. And another key feature is flexibility for learners to choose their learning trajectories and programs. There is no hard separations between arts and science streams. Another key feature is multidisciplinary and a holistic education system. And one of the important feature of this educational policy is vocational integration from class 6 onwards. And a single regulator, the National Higher Education Regulatory Authority NHERA for higher education, except law and medical institutions. NTA to offer common entrance exam for admission to higher education institutes. 5+3+3+4 structural pattern of school education and changes in higher education system. The key changes are: the undergraduate degree will be of either 3 or 4-year duration. A student can obtain a diploma after completing 1 year, or an advanced diploma after complete 2 years of study, or obtain a bachelor's degree after a 3-year program. The 4-year program may also lead to a degree with research. Master's program. Number 1, there may be a 2-year program with the second year entirely to research for those who have completed the 3-year bachelor's program. Number 2, for students completing a 4-year bachelor's program with research, there could be a 1-year master's program. And number 3, there may be an integrated 5-year bachelor's or master's program. Another changes is undertaking a PhD shall require either a master degree or a 4-year bachelor's degree with research. And the most important changes is the M.Phil program shall be discontinued. Now the changes in B.Ed education system. Number 1. By 2030, the minimum degree qualification for teaching will be a 4-year integrated B.Ed degree. There is some criteria. The 2-year B.Ed programs will also be offered to those who have already obtained bachelor's degree in other specialized subjects, and 1-year B.Ed programs will be offered only to those who have completed the equivalent of 4-year multidisciplinary bachelor's degrees or who have obtained a master's degree. All such B.Ed degrees would be offered only by accredited multidisciplinary higher educational institutions offering 4-year integrated B.Ed programs. There is some positive and negative impacts on students. From my opinion or from a student's points of view, the positive impacts are vocational education from class 6. It is a very important and relevant. Number 2, internationalization of education. This is one of the important positive impacts. And the number 3, public investment in education sector to reach 6% of GDP. Now the public investment in education sector is near about 3% of GDP. And the another positive impacts on students is flexibility in choosing subjects. The negative impacts on students are this education policy is mostly a theoretical policy. It is very hard to implement to the ground level. If that can be implemented easily, then that will be very beneficial initiation. And another negative impacts is autonomy of the institutions and privatization, which results increasing students' fees, and the poor students cannot reach the higher education. And the another negative impacts is one regulatory authority related problem. Now in this situation there is so many regulatory authority such as UGC, etc. And another negative impacts is chance of more nepotism. Now in all higher education institutions there is nepotism, but it may be more chance of nepotism if this education policy may implement. And another most important negative impacts is no solution of educated unemployment. India is one of the youngest country with most of the youngest people. So there may be a solution of educated unemployment. Now, how average students can adapt themselves in the new circumstances. There is so many ways, and I want to discuss a few. Number 1, keep patience. This new policy will take time to implement. So don't become worried about it. It will take time to implement. And number 2 is make healthy mindset and work hard. Hard work is nothing like anything. And try to give answer by showing your result of hard work. This is all about my video. If you are not subscriber of my channel, please subscribe my channel Jax Confident. This video must be helpful to you, so please like, share and comment, and thanks for watching.